Speaking of corners, DBs, let's talk about Decamerion Richardson from Mississippi State transferring to Ole Miss. Another player that Ole Miss gets, and a pretty dang good one. I'd say he's a pretty dang good one.
One of the lone bright spots there for Zach Arnett's defense this year. A
Oh yeah,
lot of troubles they had there, but he was legit for him.
I agree. And he's a guy that PFF will agree with you. An 86.4 on PFF. That's very good. Uh,
It's good for
easily,
seventh in the country
yeah,
at cornerback position.
easily a top 10 corner in the transfer portal. If you're take the top 10, right? He's easily in the top 10, right? Probably a top 100 player as well. Probably maybe even a top 50 player. I don't know what all the rankings have him at, but I think he's a very, very solid player. He only has 1 year of eligibility left, but I mean, Ole Miss is cashing their tickets now, so lock and load. I mean, there's certain schools that they don't buy in as much with the 1 year rentals necessarily, but I think Ole Miss is a team that can benefit from them greatly. 6'2", 176, lengthy. Uh, looking if you're Ole Miss, of course you're gonna look at this and be like, you take another really good player from another particular school in the SIP that you don't love very much. That's gonna be a win every single day in the book for Ole Miss. Mississippi State wonders kind of continue, I guess. With the new coaching transition, Jeff Levy. We'll see how all of that works out. Right. We'll see how all of that works out. But I think Decamerion Richardson, you would have loved to have a veteran leader in that locker room, especially on the defensive side of the ball with this whole coaching transition to kind of guide these younger players and through this new coaching change. But unfortunately, you're not going to have the luxury of that because he will be playing across the SIP over in Oxford. So sorry, guys.
Yeah, you saw Ole Miss DBs get torched time and time again against some not so great passing offenses at times in the SEC there, and he's a guy that can come in right away and help them absolutely for them. Position of need, obviously they're going all in on the defensive side of the ball in the transfer portal, hitting on some guys. He's a guy 6'2", 6'1", length, athleticism, speed. He was a track guy in high school. That they really love him. I'm sure a lot of people wanted him, and Ole Miss is very excited to get him, and they got a good one for sure.
I agree.
He's real quick. He's the guy we talked about with the new coach that coming in from Mississippi State. I'm drawing a blank right now. Jeff Levy.
Jeff Levy.
Wow, I'm so sorry, Mississippi State. Jeff Levy. That was a guy. This guy they needed to keep him in staff, or on the team, and because of that new coaching staff. And he's a guy that obviously let go to a big rival, and that's a big loss for Mississippi State. But a good win for Ole Miss and Lane Kiffin.